everybody. Okay, so the Spitfire. I've given it a white pulver with some alcohol just to give it a clean, and I'm gonna paint it. I'm not gonna bother with what you call it, primer. I'm just gonna go straight to the you can see this on a spill it metallic grey. I'm using metallic grey as the base colour of this model, so if necessary I can do some chipping and such. And so I'm going to assume that metallic grey is the colour of the substance, the product, the whatever it is this aircraft is made of. Now you could say, well, it's a Spitfire, so it's probably made of aluminium, mostly on the outside, and it's possibly true, but this isn't going to be, well, I'm going to pretend that it's made of something more exotic. So just a bit of a test. Okay then. So basically I'm going to do the whole body first, and then when that's dry, I'm going to be holding onto the tail. So I've put this stuff, liquid mask, over the canopy. First time I've used it, so hopefully it'll work. Certainly a lot easier to use than the Humbrol stuff that I had before. So yeah, right, here we go. Okay then, here we are. So I've covered it, as you can see, in this metallic grey, which is very metallic. And next up I'm painting it in a light grey colour, which I've had mixed up for a while. It's effectively a light grey with a slight warm tinge to it. I added to it a little bit of clear yellow just to warm it up a little bit. And yeah, so here we go again, some painting. Start at the back end this time. I put a bit too much paint on this side, as you can see. Should be looking more like that, so hopefully that should dry out, and yeah, I'll see. Anyway, let's continue. Okay then, so I'm beginning the masking stage of the Rebel of Red2's Rebel fighter, Rebel Spitfire, and as it goes I'm just making it up as I go along. I'm basing the markings on the previous Mustang, and right now I'm masking for the yellow colours. So I've already started on this side. Come on, you can focus on that. So as you can see, that area is going to be yellow and little bits of the tail there. So I'm just continuing on this side. Haven't decided what parts are going to be yellow on the front there. So I'm just making it up as I go along. So yeah, let's go. Let's get this. A new stick. What are my cocktail sticks? So this is Tamiya tape, by the way. I think it's the 18mm width. I need to buy more of that in thinner sections as well. But if I ever do need a thinner strip of the Tamiya tape, I just put it on the cutting mat and just cut it down to whatever width I need. So it's not a priority right now. So here we go, cutting the thing. We'll start with this little line here. I think I need to replace the blade. Anyway, let's get on. So this is the tricky one. I did it right on there first time. So this is the second attempt at this side. Yeah, so let's get it right. Happily, this Academy kit has some very... The panel lines are very fine, but they're also quite distinct, so it's not a problem cutting into them. And yes, I'm using mostly the panel lines to make the I'm using the panel lines as sections for what to mask off, so I'll cover that up there. I think I'll use a bit of what you call this stuff, liquid mask for the little areas like that little corner there. Basically the bits where the tape can't reach. Now this little panel on the back end, on the lower end of the fin, is actually a lot thinner, so, but it's still easy to mark off and cut. So I'll cut this and then I'll get a new blade. Easy peasy. Yeah, that's good. Just tap that down there. Cut off the excess. Right. So next stage I'm going to do the little, don't know what you call this little piece there. Little part there, but so that's going to be yellow as well. On the wings I'm not entirely certain, but I think when I make this panel here on either side yellow, and probably this little wingtip here. So yeah, or maybe this part, maybe this rear part here, I don't know. Lots of places to mark as yellow on the side. Let's have a look what I have there. Nothing. So basically this little intake nozzle here, maybe if I make that yellow, and so I have a minimal yellow on the underside, or maybe some yellow stripes like that. So yellow down here as well. Yeah. Anyway, I'll carry on with this and I'll see you on the other side. Okay then, so masking is, well, complete. So all these I've marked out these areas which are going to be painted yellow, just reminding myself which bits are. Missed one there. Yeah, so anyway. Yeah, so I've marked off all the bits I'm going to be painting yellow, but before I do that I'm going to cover them with a little coat, a very thin layer, particularly around the edges of metallic grey, the Tamiya metallic grey, Tamiya XF56 metallic grey, and that's just so that I can do a bit of weathering and chipping afterwards. So I'm going to put the metallic grey down around the edges, not a full coat as it were. Then put a few tiny marks of liquid mask around the edges that will allow me to rub it off afterwards if I have to put the yellow. Anyway, here we go. Mixing it in the cup. No, doesn't want to focus on it. Anyway. Okay, here we go. So that's all for now. So I've also masked off around the canopy, but that's so I can paint that pale blue colour that they have around the canopies. So anyway, that's that done. I'm going to let it dry for a little while and then continue from there. Okay then, so we're up to stage 2 of painting this thing. A bit bright here, let's just turn it down a little bit. So as you can see, I've covered it in a lot of masking tape. And this is to make sure that I don't get any overspray that I need to clean up afterwards. So next stage is the red, and for the red I am using, just a moment please, and for red I am using XF7 from Tamiya. So got it all up in the airbrush and let's go. Where shall I start? Start at the back end. Okay then, time to remove some masking tape. So it's just a few minutes since I painted it, it's just about dried. So here goes, where to start. I'll be really careful. You know what, I'll wait until the paint is fully dried and then do it then. Okay, so started taping it. Looks like I pressed the record button, but I didn't press the record button. Anyway, we're taking the tape off the Spitfire. So as you can see, we've got some red paint on the exhaust, but that's not a problem. I need to paint those over anyway with the appropriate metal colour. Yeah, overspray there as well. Some touch-ups needed over there. nasty overspray there as well. So it looks like some of this tape wasn't stuck down properly enough. I think it'll come off fairly easily. As I say, creep down through the panel lines through capillary action. So a whole lot of cleanup required. So you see the two red bars. That's a Red2. Yeah, more creep there. And what I was trying to get rid of didn't work. So over there it got a bit of overspray. So I thought I'd covered it up quite comprehensively, but obviously not. So that's what the wing's going to look like. So the red bars, yellow bars, two bars there, which signifies the Red2. We'll see the same on the other side shortly. So again, some more cleanup required there. So just little touch-ups to do here and there. And nearly done. There's a few more bits left to pull off. Couple of tiny bits on the tail before I forget those. Fairly brightly coloured, but so there you have it. Lots of masking tape to get rid of now, but there it is. So lots of touching up to do. Still a few more colours to add to that. So there's going to be some dark metallic greys, gunmetal all over. Need to paint the guns, touch up the exhaust. That area there is going to have a different colour on it. So yeah, more to come. So here we go, more masking, more painting. This time gunmetal X10. So that's going to be over, well, you'll see. Here we go. Just take it easy. I'm not going to regret it I'll regret it if I don't do it, so I better got some tape here. Cover up this bit as well. There we go. for the little gum ports as well. Come on, you can do it. Get things out of the way, give you something to look at. And that's that. Quick and easy. So much tape on this thing. I think that's working out fine. Right, going to let that dry and then have a go at cleaning up the messy bits like that there and this over here, etc. Still fairly happy with that though.